last couple days or so. One of the things I'm going to work on today is this pasture is starting to grow some grass in it, and we want this grass to come back this spring. This is one of our big fields, so we want to get the cows off this field and give it a break. We have a small chunk that we call our sacrificial pasture. Basically, it's just a nice spot to calve since there's no mud. We're about halfway done calving, I would say, but it's just a nice area where all the cows can go and you don't have to worry about calves getting stuck in the mud. So we're going to work on fixing that fence today, and hopefully we'll get the cows out tonight and moved over that way. So yeah, let's stay tuned. Just going to do my afternoon check on the heifers, cows. So we're just gonna go around this pasture here, and we'll just make sure that all the corners are connected nicely, and that all the insulators are on, and that the fence is nice and tight. So the current is gonna be coming from the house down around through here. Damage to fences, so you always got to go around in the spring and check everything over and make sure it's still good to go. The deer run through here often. This insulator got pushed up a little high, so we're going to lower that so that it keeps both the cows and the calves in. And we'll go check and see what we got going on in this corner. Make sure everything's going right, touching where it should. Just gonna push that out of our way. I'll make it so that it's live if we gotta go that way. Looks good. This insulator can be lowered just a tad. We only do single strand in between our pastures. Our cows respect the electric fence pretty good, so we don't really worry about them too much. The calves do like to sneak under here. I know during hunting season we walk across here, so sometimes we lower the fences just so it's easier to step across with our guns. Just a couple small step-ins in here that need to be adjusted. The wire got taken off on this one, so we'll put that back on the insulator. Put some of this back up. Shouldn't take much, just a quick drive around to get the insulators up and going, and then we should be able to get the cows over here later tonight. We'll probably end up feeding out here tonight to get them to move. They seem to like to follow, and got a tractor full of food for them. It's a nice day out, a little bit windy. We're just gonna hook this corner up here. See if I can do this with one hand here. It's pretty high-tech stuff, guys. Get this wrapped around so that it doesn't touch anything. Make sure it's good and set. All right, well, I'm gonna go back up to the Jeep. We'll drive around. We got a rock pile, so I can't drive all the way through here, so I just like to walk through. Probably tighten up the fence a little bit when I get to the other side. It's a little saggy. I'm sure Jim would come up with some sort of inappropriate joke, but we'll leave it at that. So to tighten the fence, we're just gonna unwind the end here and just pull it tight. And wind it back up. Should really have my head cam on right now so you can see exactly what I'm doing. We're just gonna hook that up right there. That'll continue moving the electricity on down the wire. Check this last section right here. To tell how old this fence is, we'll count all the different insulators used. So we got a corner one that's 1, got this little black one that's 2, we got this one that wraps all the way around, that's 3. We got a little step-in one, there's 4. Here's another wrap around one, but it's white, so that's 5. This is another little black insulator, which is a different type than the first one that I showed you. So there's 6. And then we got another one that has a tightener on the back. It's yellow, but it goes all the way around. So that'll make 7. And then we got a white one for a step-in. That's 8. We're making pretty good progress here. And then we have, oh, that one's partially off. That's the other type that we got. I think we're on, what was it, 8 or 9? Somewhere in there. And we only went that far. Not a single one of these fence posts had the exact same insulator on them. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we finally got a yellow one for a step-in. So that's 10. Oh, and look, we got a wooden post. There's a nail-on one. There's 11. 11 different types of insulator. And then we'll just do a couple more. These ones are ones that we've already seen in the past. We're just gonna see if we can find any different types. Oh, here's a black insulator that goes on a T-post that goes halfway around. That was a new one. So that's 12. I don't know, I lost count. And then the ones, little black ones. So yeah, the rest of them look pretty up to date, but thought you guys would get a kick out of that. I'm gonna step out quick and fix this fence. I don't really like these smooth type step-ins, but must have been what we had available at the time. Continue on down and see what we find. Here's another type that we gotta deal with here. It's got this little twist on the back. So as you can tell, this one is back up towards the top of my hip. Calves will run right underneath that. So we'll fix that one while we're out here too. So that pretty much completes up the tour that I have going around here. So essentially, I'm gonna leave this spot unhooked because when the electricity comes down through the house, it's gonna run down, it's gonna shoot across that gate, go all the way around, and then it'll come back to here. Once we do decide to move the cows, I will hook up this little section. We'll run it hot all the way down this line just because I don't like the cows running underneath that little section there. And we'll probably have to go through and make this spot hot. Right now it doesn't matter because they're completely in a hot area, and that's just a divider fence. We'll jump back out here, finish up making our fence hot. We'll bridge this across here, and the cows will actually use the gate that's up at the top there, and then everybody will be happy. I lied. This is what happens when I have to think for myself.